wherever you are, whenever you want. Your network.
Kilo weed, NATO C. Say hello to the bad guy. Rolling with the fly guy. Guaranteed to fly high. We fly by like a 747 or a 745. Shea Maduro when I ride. Any euros for the kid, they can do it like I did. Yeah, we on another level. Way I come up with this shit. Then I shaka bra, via a store back in Alibi. My alibi stay fly till the case closed. This is Giddy tender first, no need to change clothes. Brain froze, so cold, so chill. If you're talking about gigs, then you're talking about meals. I get the chills like malaria, king of my area. You talk, then I bury ya. Face front, all the haters in my area. Big dog, who give a shit about a terrier? I commit it all, 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 I commit it all. True talk, max tints on my black shades. Hustle like a zero IE till the cash craze. Full pockets, I ain't talking about jeans. Swag so mean, Louis belt when I lean. YB, you can be where I be's at. Nah, boss, I'm overfly for you to bees that. Super C, yeah, the P, they can't seize that. Fake rappers only waiting for all the pretty looking females. They quick to let me know, cause I've been on the low. A lot of noises being made, copying my flow. Don't tell me something that I ain't seen. Friends, I know I can't piss straight, but my bars got aim. I commit it all, I commit it all, I commit it all, I commit it all. Yes, boss. I commit it all, I commit it all, I commit it all, I commit it. Yes, boss.
Make I tell you now one secret. The secret way me and they use for all these women now. Now the magic word. No long thing. You tell them no long thing, just tell them Tongolo. You understand? Any woman where you like. You will tell them, listen, I hear my spirit.
Me, I be the band. My jamo friends, then they call me Skiban. I don't get the grief for womanology. I just study the woman physiognomy. When they make them the my man the coco, I make a tell them the coco.
Make I tell them the coco. When you see me when you like, you just use the magic word. You say Tungolo, Chatungolo, Gongolo, Gewa, Chatungolo, Shawale Tungolo, Amawa be a big Tungolo, Tungala, Chatungolo.
Name I know the small.
When you see me when you like, you just use the magic word. You say Tungolo, Chatungolo, Gongolo, Gewa, Chatungolo, Shawale Tungolo, Amawa be a big Tungolo, Tungala, Chatungolo, Amagewa, Chatungolo, Tungala, Shawale Tungolo, Amawa be a big Tungolo. I feel a shifted, hold you at my fillet tinted. Boyfriend, they go over a big tear, more weight, the punches are dictated. The pass up with no, my one persistent. Money, I want it, don't get it twisted.
Make a tell them the coco, I make a tell them the coco. Make a tell them the coco, I make a tell them the coco.
Make I tell them the coco. When you see me when you like, They just use the magic word. Go say Tungala, Chatungolo, Come again, Chatungolo, Tungala, Shawale Tungolo, Tungala, Shawale Tungolo, Amawabi, Emile Tungolo, Tungala, Chatungolo, Come again, Chatungolo, Tungala, Chatungolo, Tungala, Shawale Tungolo, Amawabi, Emile Tungolo.
You know, yeah, now. Now my secret to that, I don't care. You know, yeah, we can't talk well. I ain't doing my way you like. You just put up no long thing. Just drop it. We been talking this way you like, but I won't secret. Don't jazz. The bunch. More beats records. You know it's
Mastercraft on the beat.
Exclusive. DJ exclusive. I'm on the way you dancing, no matter if you I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. The way you dancing, no matter if you use so. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. Welcome to my party. I'm on an exclusive they play. Hey, touch me, I touch you. I'm on the game we they play. Hey, drink of my sister. I'm on a rosé we they pop. Hey, I came with your girlfriend, and we came in a Porsche. Hey, down to Malaysia, down to Magodo. Killing the sound, the music they make it them bounce. DJ exclusive, lele. We see baby, lele. Mastercraft, flow shady. I'm on the way you dancing, no matter if you use so. I no go leave you, I no go let you go. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. The way you dancing, no matter if you use so. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I say, hold on tight, yeah. Make you let them go, no. Baby, see your body, drive me crazy. Baby, see your body, oh my jacking down. Baby, see this your body, it gon' make me crazy. Baby, see this your body, you got to be Joe. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. The way you dancing, no matter if you use so. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I'm on the way you dancing, no matter if you use it. I want to keep you, I no go let you go. I do this song for you just to let you know. I want to keep you, I no go let you go.
We gon' do something like this. Here we go. Now bounce. 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 It's your main man, Superstar DJ Exclusive, all day, any day. In case you don't know, it is I.
It's the remix right here, no Lamide. Niggas smelling nice, that Paco Rabanne. Omo what's in my way, omo Yorubani. Why see that omo Alaji, where that I be ballin', omo woman pay me Chagaban. Chagaban, 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 woman pay me. So I headed to east to Chagaban, woman pay me Chagabani. They thought I was a foreigner, woman pay Yorubani. I'm waving out these sections like a Donnie. Understand that tiny got me, cause anybody told it got me, huh? Working and I'm waiting on that big bitch. Ain't tell me mother cavalry big stage. And them boys steady waiting on that mixtape. And I'm doing nice, so my nigga know me.
mistake. Yeah, I be that new school Jagaban. Show me another younger going hard to dance. I'm the type of boy to go and knock a gamma down and make your daughter want to run away with an Okada man. This is real life, homie, this is real life. Allow me there, just put me on. You know what I feel like? At the logo, but this one will be high life. Pussy nigga, I be taking all of your nightlife. Niggas smelling nice, Tapako Rabani. Omo, what's in my way, Omo, you're Why see? That Omo, Alaji, way that I be ballin', Omo, woman, come in, Jagaban. Jagaban, 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 I'm up with me Jagaban. No, I connected with Law and tell me the real Jagaban. We're chillin', Ninu Palo Jagaban. Malashe Kapeni test him up, fuck Balu Jagaban. Now, hell, since I'm me, you're the mill of my band. Heck, you should invest on me, cause she lock a pan. Destination, investing at you, you shake and down. Step on the good on your private jet, you useless to spend out. Real, now it's I can't, they do all about.
You start with my shot first.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
A very wonderful morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning right here in the metropolitan town of Warri. This is TVM and this is TVM Express. All right, so this morning I'm not alone, and I have the wonderful Adaeze Oduku, preferably Faith Oduku, here with me.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm Lawrence Junior Aguele, and we'll start by examining what we have on the papers this morning.
And moving forward, we'll start with the Guardian newspaper. Nigeria international travelers to pay extra $11.5 charge per ticket from December 1st. And Kanu refuses to enter defense, claim no case against him. PDP in fresh crisis over chairmanship consensus deal ahead of convention.
And the Punch.
We look at the Punch newspaper. PDP consensus deal shatters as Lamido rejects Turaki. Doctors mobilize for Friday strike amid 38 billion naira unpaid allowances. Tinubu presses new service chief for immediate action.
The next paper.
And the Nation newspaper. PDP is trending.
Yeah, PDP top.
PDP is trending. Okay, said Lamido attacks PDP governor over exclusion from chair raise.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Daily Sun.
Hold on. What was that? That in the nations, what was that little, the bottom left there? I'm seeing a little headline there. Something about delegates ratify.
Okay, 885 delegates ratify Oyebaji nomination. I think it's part of the PDP governor over exclusion from chariots. It's all part of the story. Then for Daily Sun,
I think that's APC, Ekiti State APC rather. That Oyebanji's nomination is for SIT. So it's politics. So what's up in the Daily Sun?
Daily Sun, APC chairman puts governor under pressure. And Nnamdi Kanu abandons plan to open defense, insists he has no case to answer. PDP postponed screening indefinitely. Like I said, PDP is trending. So that's what all we have for
I'm seeing one from the Vanguard, yeah.
The Vanguard newspaper. Okay.
You've said that before. I think it's basically the same thing.
It's basically like PDP are occupying the whole
PDP
newspaper.
is on the top of the top headline of all the newspapers.
Yeah.
This morning, it started with Kebbi as the Kebbi PDP rejected Turaki's adoption as the national consensus chairman.
Yes.
Then the whole thing, it's very sad that every time we are getting close to elections, our political parties do not seem to get their house in order. They are always struggling, squabble. Although in a gathering of people, you are always bound to have squabbles. Yeah. But the bone I have to pick with them, or the contention I have with them, is it's always out there in the public. It's
all
always,
the time.
One would expect that you have settled whatever it is that you want to do amidst yourself, and you go there and show a united front. PDP is stopping all the newspapers. So,
like for what I kind of understand about this PDP crisis here and there, I think like what the Punch said here, he said PDP consensus deal shutters as Lamido rejects Turaki. I think they had a meeting where they all endorsed Turaki, like to be their their chairman and stuff like that. And the others are like, how can you endorse somebody without letting me know? And they're like, no, they're not in support of it because they are not aware a thing like that has happened. Like, tell me how.
I think maybe it's deliberate because Lamido it's also a name and a face and a force. So excluding him probably could be a deliberate move to ensure that the others do or perpetrate what is it they want to perpetrate. So we'll see, we observe. If you want to get more stories or get more information about the PDP, the chaos, so-called chaos in the PDP party or the PDP camp, you go through the dailies this morning and you get more information. But alas, that is not our slant for today.
There is something. This Nigerian international traveler to pay extra $11.5 charge per ticket from December 1st.
They increased the price. I just basically what it's not. That shouldn't surprise anybody.
No, it's not. But there were a certain amount they were paying before, like
and they decide to increase. They decide to increase the price.
Increase, or did they add this on top, like an extra charge?
Extra charge on top. So
interesting.
They're always charging us in Nigeria, so I'm not really surprised. That is not news.
It's just
actually
something like we have this tax reform coming up.
Yeah, which is
soon.
which is our focus for today actually, because it's a bit not clear cut and dry for a lot of us, and it's what we decided. Oh, let's look at it today and see what heads or tail we could make out of it this morning. And that happens to be our slant for this morning. We'll look at the tax reforms, and we have a guest who is a legal luminary with us this morning that would throw some more light into it. But all that will happen after the break, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's get the guest. Sophia. I thought people said it's done just now. I thought people muted it just now. I need to get the guest. So that is
Are we still meeting up today? Please let me know, okay? See you soon.
Can you see me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me on the TV? Please, people should be doing that quickly. I beg you.
Nobody. I don't know anybody.
Yes, that's it.
Why are you doing now? Why are you doing?
Don't get it twisted, love is a beautiful thing. It's Don Jazzy again. I'm done. Oscar like what you make a first call me. When they go come and start fall in love. You don't say what I don't pass, Gabby. Hey!
Good morning, sir.
Are you in love?
How sir?
Mama, you don't make me fall in love. Fall in love.
Yeah.
We still married 'cause you don't make me fall in
You have the radio.
my sweet potatoes. I wanna tell you my mind, wanna tell you my mind. No understand you, I see well, but I say love is blind, though. See as you did, so you are the love of my life, you are the love of my life.
Just to shut it.
I cannot deny you. I wanna make you my wife, wanna make you my wife. Oh, see, I never thought that I'd find someone like you that would capture my heart, and there's nothing I can do. I used to brag to my friends that I'd always be a player, but since I said no, mama, you done make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. We still not married 'cause you done make me
How does it look? It's okay. So
my sugar banana. As I don't get
Yes,
you,
I
if
got
I say make a hammer, me I not the way to make you come follow me, make we go see my mama. For better for us, so we go there together in any kind of weather. See, I know the joke, oh. Say not true at the talk, oh, not true at the talk, oh. My friends they ask me say, oh, what is the matter? Me I dey tell them say, you they make my head scatter. See, I used to lie to myself that I'd always be a player, but since I set my eyes on you, mama, you done make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. We still not married 'cause you done make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in
All right, you're welcome. Welcome back. And like we said before we went on the break, one of the things that we've experienced as a nation is the incessant quote-unquote billing of Nigerians, even when you consider inflation and you consider the way price. I was listening to something yesterday when the person mentioned that something that was 80,000 naira in 1999, I think, is about 1 million, 1.2 million naira with the inflation. And in all that, the government decides to bring in a tax reform bill. Now, problem is we cannot outrightly judge correctly what that bill is until we really know what the bill is about, and that is why we have in the studio with us this morning a legal luminary who could look at it from the legal point of view, who can help us interpret what the bill is. And then we have with us today, we have Barrister Albert with us this morning. Thank you for being here with us this morning.
Thank you so much for the privilege.
Yeah, so
God bless you.
All right, so the federal government says the new tax reform will make Nigerian tax system fairer and easier to navigate. But what exactly is changing, and how will it affect businesses and individuals under the law? And then these are all we are going to look at this morning as we look into the tax reform bill. And in addition to all that, we understand that there are several aspects of the tax that was looked onto. So we are going to look at why it's important to pay tax. We are going to look at should there even be tax at all when we look at the way Nigeria is. Then we're also going to look at what will happen to salary workers as a result of this tax, and what will happen to low income, and as we also look at the digital environment. And we'll look at how this tax would affect businesses and individuals under the law. So, Barrister, sir, let's just school us and educate us, because we're mostly ignorant about this reform bill, even if we know the letters that was published. I would like to understand what are major taxes that are being merged or amended or introduced into the bill presently.
Okay, let us get it right first.
Okay.
The first point is that it's no longer a bill.
It's been passed into law.
It's been passed into law. Yeah. It is operative now.
Is it operative now, or is it necessary?
It's operative now. They are doing it just yesterday. Oyewole, that's the chairman of the body that was put up the tax stuff together, came up to tell us that they had in the last 9 months, they had collected 22.5 trillion naira just yesterday as a result of what they have done so far with the tax. So this, before now, we had 3 tiers, just that we have 3 tiers of government, where you have the federal, state, and the local government. Yeah. They were all collecting various taxes here and there. Now, what they have done is to try as much as possible to put all these tax regimes, so to say, tax bodies together, unified, so that just the way when money goes up and through the FAC allocations, money is shared between federal, state government, so also they collect the tax together and do the sharing thereafter. So you now have a situation where before now you had things like a personal income tax, company income tax, company income tax, VAT. All these are now put together. You know, instead of the FIRS, they are the ones still pushing this tax regime. Yeah. But we now have the Nigeria Tax Act, National Tax Act, that covers everything. So generally, we've not talked about, apart from the increment that came before this committee for VAT. VAT used to be 5.5 or 5%, but now it is now 7.5. That had been there way before. Yes. So right now, we've not seen any real increment, because the whole purpose of this, or what they are saying, let me use the word, let me not say the purpose, what they are saying is that they want to, for example, broaden the tax net, so that those that are ordinarily now not paying tax will begin to pay tax.
Okay.
Then they also said, or it's part of the recommendations and part of the law now, that if you are earning 800,000 naira per annum, you will be knocked off the tax list.
They haven't increased that.
No, you don't pay.
It's the 800.
If you are earning, if your gross,
gross.
it's 800,000 naira, you will not be in the tax net. You will be free.
Okay.
Why those that are earning above will progressively be taxed, and maximum for the very big boys 25%. You understand? That's it is. So it is not as if they just want to add more persons to then again, companies too. If your gross earning as a company is, I think, 5 million naira, or is it 50 million naira?
I saw
50 million. Yes, you will not pay tax. But if it is above, then you will pay. Then it also goes progressively depending on income. Then what else have they done? They have, there are new sources of income that was not hitherto recognized before now. For example, we are talking about cryptocurrency, we are talking about digital money. These things were not captured before. But right now they are trying to capture it in. Then again, they are also leveraging on technology. This bank verification number that they are using, yes, so that they can collect their money, directly from, depending on, so they can use technology to get. So those are the innovations they have said, but they will come on stream full by, I think, January 2026. January 2026. That I don't think it's just about broadening the tax net, which ordinarily, my brother, is good. It is our civic responsibilities as individuals, as Nigerians, as in fact any national, to pay your tax. The problem with us is not paying the tax, it's getting your money's worth. That is the complaint most Nigerians have. Up till now, we kind of take care of everything, ourselves. You build a house. First and foremost. Elsewhere, you have mortgage arrangements that makes it easy for, an average person to own a house. Yeah. But here in Nigeria, you have to buy your land and build your house yourself.
Everything from pocket.
Everything from your pocket. After you have done that, things like water is supposed to be something that is generated by the government, and it just comes to you. But but here in this country, you provide your water yourself. You understand? Even sewage, you have to dig your pits yourself. Yeah, you understand? Unlike other places where there's a central sewage system. I'm coming there. You talk about security. Police is your friend. Police is your friend. It's a funny slogan. Yeah. Because how friendly is your police? You have to know how friendly they are, or they are your friend when there is an issue and you pull a call through to them, and you see how long it will take for them to come. That is if they come at all. So the issue is not about the tax. The issue is about, do we get our money's worth? Do we get the benefit for paying tax? How are our roads? Move from here to Benin.
Before we will get into all that. Okay. But now they are trying to, according to what you say, the law, the present bill, that is now
the present act,
rather, that is now in operation, is now trying to make sure that they broaden the tax net.
Broaden tax net, yes.
Are there modalities for in the act to address, so to speak, tax evasion?
Yes, there are punishments.
And non-compliance.
Yes, there are punishments for non-compliance, for tax evasions. They are there. ranging from fines.
How do they filter these people out?
Well, that's the point. The point here is, let's not look at it. In Nigeria, most times it is not the rules that we lack. It is the ability to implement. Then when you implement, the willpower, you know, the political will to put through. You understand? Are we going to have a level playing ground for everybody, or somebody's child will be treated differently from a nobody's child? Those are the issues. Look at this technology has made life a lot easier. You know, there was a time I went with a client to EFCC in Abuja, and we were just playing. I and the officers were playing. They say, "Come, everything about your life, they are just in this my laptop."
Digital, yeah.
I said, "What?" He said, "Okay." I gave him my name, my children's account, my wife's account, everybody. You understand? So what does that mean? If they really want to get to work,
they can.
They can.
Okay.
They can. But the question will be, will they? The legal framework is there. The system is also there. You know, barring issues of technical issues like we have dynamic and all that. So it is there. There are punishments.
And what for state laws? Because I know states also have their tax.
Yes, the point here is that they are putting all together.
So how do they manage remittance?
Good. That's why we are trying to see how they will arrange it. For now, until they begin the implementation, nobody can. We are finding it how they're going to
figure out
with local government and the states, then federal government, how they're going to put it together. It's a marvel that most of us want to see. You understand? They say they can do so through technology, but we are wondering how.
Because I've experienced scenarios where you even see two local governments fighting over tax.
Yes, between Warri and Uwe, they always have that issues when it comes to
who collects the tax.
Who collects tax from some places here and there, like that. So let's see this thing work out. Let's see this thing work out. If they will have the political will to put through, it is not about having tall dreams. We have always had tall dreams in this country. It is how it ends that really matters.
Then there was a part of the act that I feel a little bit it could be unfair, particularly to young Nigerians, is the aspect of the online businesses, the freelancers.
Yes.
Freelancers. Now, mind you, this direction in business exploded in Nigeria because we don't have what to do. Like in the first place, you couldn't provide us job. Then we go about trying to figure out how to employ ourselves. Then you say, "Oh wow, you've employed yourself. Come and pay me money for that." Now I am a little bit. I don't want to say. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I feel it's unfair for a government that hasn't. I think you mentioned that earlier. A government that hasn't really done much, so to speak, for a people to be demanding the people pay for pay tax from whatever they've earned. Now, aside from, first of all, it's a two-pronged question. Number one, how do they plan to capture the freelancers in terms of how do you tell who is being paid from a freelancing gig or who somebody just sent money from abroad? That's one. Then the second one is the morality. Let's not use morality because honestly, the state is not run by morality, but the righteousness of the whole thing.
Okay, quick one. Part of those that are bringing into the tax net, you know, normally you say you tax residents.
Yeah.
But right now they are broadening it through this law to include all those who are not ordinarily resident in Nigeria but have concerns in Nigeria. Let me explain. If, for example, you live abroad, you now send money to this country, they want to tax it now under this new tax regime. So don't differentiate who earns money through digital and who receive money abroad. They are all
the
with
same.
they are
So
all
meaning, as long as the money is coming from
as,
outside the country,
as long as you are getting money, they want to pick theirs. So the point here, they say how are they going to do it? I just told you, they are leveraging on technology.
Yeah.
They're talking about the morality, talking about the righteousness. Now that has been the reason why many of us clamor for Nigerians to elect leaders that are humane. Like you said, if we had leaders that are humane, this generation of the young people, the Gen Zs, this is one generation, not just even if you are 50 and below, this group of people are persons who has benefited little or nothing from the Nigerian state.
We haven't at all.
While we were younger, our parents would tell us that when they were in school, they were feeding them this much.
And even to the university.
To the university. Say as you are graduating, you go for NYSC, they'll come and use vehicle to carry you and all that. Before you finish, there's a job waiting for you, and all that. All those things looks like dream to all of us. You get the point?
Yeah.
Now, and increasingly it has been worse, because right now, for us, for a long time, we still enjoyed small subsidy.
Yeah.
But these present day children, nothing.
No subsidy.
You are paying everything.
You're paying
straight.
Electricity. You're paying
everything. Nothing like subsidy as far as this country is concerned. So the question would be, why would a government do that? But this is a government that we chose. This is a government that we elected by ourselves. And we deserve, somebody will always say, we deserve the kind of government that we have. Now, that is the point. Because you cannot talk of that. Let's look at this. We are talking about tax. How has the reason behind let's show up our revenue? I mean, that was the reason behind all this tax, whatever. Let's show up our revenue. And what was the reason behind that? The fact that we do not have enough money. According to them, they said if we had continued to run the way we were running before subsidy came, that this country would have been run underground, because many state governors were unable to pay their salaries. My take here is, if you choose to be a governor, you should be able to think outside the box on how to raise money and meet up your responsibilities. Nobody is elected as governor just to come and share money. No, you are elected to be innovative. You are elected to think outside the box and give results. If you can't think outside the box, then you have no business going there. So the point here is, they have come. Everything is about taxing the people. Everything is about collecting the people.
I'm even a bit concerned. Sorry to cut you short. I'm a bit concerned about that rhetoric that said when you said they said the worry is if they don't do something about revenue.
Yes.
Government will find it difficult to pay salaries and the rest, and they now think the solution is to collect revenue
more
from the people that they are afraid they will not be able to pay. It doesn't make sense to me.
Good. You are looking at it from that, but the point is they are not looking at it from that end. Their own is okay. Like, what are they making so much noise about? We are making part of the bloating or gloating right of this government is that they have now earned more money and they are giving state more money. You are giving state more money. How is that more money that you are giving to states? How is it trickling down to the people? Yes, they are doing a few roads here and there, but how many roads? Travel from here to Benin. Travel from here to
I was there over the weekend.
Good. Travel from here to go beyond Benin and go towards Abuja Ikpoma, and see the drama. Or do you want to leave from here now to Abraka to Asaba? It's something that is, you understand? So this whole talk that they've got more money, I expected, because like the normal analysis I used to make, if a father comes up and say, my children, there's no money, things are bad, we need to cut down the cost of how we live our life. We will now expect to see our own fathers make sure they cut down their costs.
Yeah.
Not that if you were still jollofing and pepper souping, you were still womanizing, you know, going to bar, traveling, then you continued in that lifestyle. Then you now tell mommy and all the children, say, okay, now we used to eat chicken. No more chicken. Let's now be eating bonga. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So this issue of trying to, but they have said that if you are within the 800,000 benchmark, that you will not be taxed. Let's see how they will work that out.
Okay, so I'd like to see how that happens, because I'm a little bit, from all your explanation, I think yes, the light is there, I understand it, but I'm still skeptical about how they intend to
the workability
of the whole bill.
Well, you see, the workability in other climes it works.
Yeah, but this our climb is
it's
very
not
peculiar. Nigeria is a very peculiar
peculiar because look at it. A lot of people think Nigerians are difficult. I don't think so.
No, we are not.
Nigerians are not difficult. Nigerians are very easy people. It's just that the situation we have found ourselves in this country is making people, you know, go outside of the box to do a lot of things that they would not ordinarily want to do.
Yeah.
You know, to satisfy the average Nigerian is so easy. Look at, I'm in Delta, I'm in Warri, and I see a lot of concerns when it comes to governance, but that there's a bridge or 2 or 3 bridges being constructed, you know, in a PTI or whatever. It's like, oh, this guy has done what nobody else could have done.
So, because nobody else did it.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Nigerians are very appreciative.
Yeah, we are.
Nigerians are very appreciative. You don't need to do too much.
No.
For Nigerians to just be okay with you.
In fact, a former governor once told a former governor when that former governor was incumbent.
Okay.
That is an incumbent governor was told by his predecessor.
Okay.
That you are the person that is not doing well, because it's very easy to please Nigerians.
It's very easy.
3-4 road tight. Then do what you like. Then allegedly, that's what we heard he said to the other one. So we don't have issue. We are used to, all my life as a grown-up man, I'm used to my parents providing power. I'm used to my parents providing security. Then I've grown, I've provided for myself. Yes. So the only thing that I know,
and it looks normal,
is normal. The only existential thing I know for me is just road. Because even to drinking water, I provide for myself.
You provide for yourself.
So it looks like the only thing outside that Nigerians expect government to just do for them, just star road, and we are okay. And in normal climb, like I have a friend and a colleague who always tell me, they say a governor wants to go and commission a road, he will carry camera, carry town crier, carry the whole state, they will go there and shout and they will be hailing him. And the question he keeps asking himself is, I am here as a journalist to do my job, nobody's hailing me. Why are they hailing this man for doing his own job?
For doing his job. The job he
opted for.
He campaigned.
And
pleaded for.
Begged everybody.
Yes, so pleaded for. He's doing part of it, not even all. Part of it. And everybody's saying. So Nigerians are very, very accommodating.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Nigerians are very accommodating.
All right. So now for the average businessman, the Mama Nkechi out there, who the only access to information and enlightenment is Nkechi, her daughter, who is maybe in SS3. What would you, or a salary earner too, what do you expect, or what do you advise that they start doing differently, maybe in preparation to this law, or once the law takes effect? Because it is something that I believe we have to prepare for.
It is not new. It is not new. Salary.
For some people, it's new.
No, let me tell you. Salary earners are the major taxpayers in this country.
Yeah, to salary earners,
because
civil servants.
Yes, civil servants, because they withdraw at source.
Business owners.
Oh, business owners. Yes, you have to prepare. That's what you watch your accounts. You watch your account. Many people don't know. Many people don't know. You know, then I don't know why banks like doing it at night. You know, all those 150 naira, 200. So that's the point. So they keep collecting here and there.
Oh, those are the taxes.
It's part of the tax now. Stamp duties.
Stamp duty.
Well, they pick it here and there. You know, so it may just happen that system may increase. So instead of seeing your 150, you may now be seeing 1,500 or depending on how it is.
But will it not make sense to just have a not a market for everybody, but instead of having this, like you said, this law, and I would like to see this law implemented, because personally I am tired of receiving unsolicited SMS from my bank telling me how they've collected this amount, how they've collected that amount. Why not just tell me how much you want to collect? Let me know if I will agree, and then let's go. Like, so I want to believe this new act is going to check that.
No, you see, let me tell you something about laws. Laws generally start to understand them when you have given them life.
Okay.
Let me use the Electoral Act, for example. That one is easy to understand. When we're praying for elections, INEC told us that there's a law. They will transmit electronically.
That was the biggest scam.
And they will do so real time. BVAS, yes, like that. So we were all excited. You know, those that were shouting different slogans started shouting. Then on election day, everybody kept on to their phone, waiting to see the BVAS act. Now, it didn't act where a lot of Nigerians wanted it to act. Then everybody now said, yes, they have filed the law, we'll deal with it. They now went to court, and the court now said that, look, there is no force of law backing.
I was shocked.
You were shocked.
That's a shock.
So that is what I am saying. So until these things play out, once any law comes into force, until it plays out, until it is tried by the courts, pass through the fiery because as we move along, you will just discover that some of them may be ultraverse the constitution. You understand? And you know, by our rules, any law, no matter how well intentioned, that is not inconsistent, that is not consistent with our constitution, is to the level of its inconsistency, null and void. So those things will break down.
Okay.
So until we,
I know this might be a segue, but let's help ourselves and help the viewers get something straight. Okay. How do you have a law that does not tally with the constitution? Can you have a law outside the constitution?
Okay. That's a long yes. Now our constitution is the ground norm.
Okay.
Presently, the 1999 constitution, as amended, is the ground norm. Now, you have heard of things like Electoral Act.
Electoral Act, yes.
That's not the constitution. That's different.
So why
you have heard of laws of the federation? There are a lot of laws. The Maritime Act, NBC, Nigeria Broadcasting Corporation, whatever. They are different acts, so they are all there. So these are different laws made by the National Assembly. When it is as Act, National Assembly, then we now have laws made by states. Then we have bylaws made by local government. All these, the ones made by local government, the one made by state, then even some other ones made by the National Assembly. National Assembly, they must all conform with the spirit of the Constitution. That is why when the Constitution is being made, it is everybody that gets involved. When it is being amended, for example, it is everybody, National Assembly, state assemblies, and even some of the items, local government, they get involved.
I hope our viewers are, because that has been, especially that the example you give the last election. Yes. It was for a lot of us who were ignorant about the difference, because a lot of us argued You put it. It's there in the act that it should be transferred. So how do you mean it is not backed up by the? What kind of explanation is that? But
they said it is not. It's a regulation.
It's a regulation, yeah.
So the point. What I'm trying to.
So meaning this is a regulation now.
It is not as if for the purpose of this program, I, as a lawyer, has to accept the position as stated by the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court cannot be wrong.
Yes.
But that does not mean in my spirit as a lawyer that I concur with that interpretation. Okay. You understand? So that we need to put that one out there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we'll come back, we'll look at how this whole tax brouhaha affects common Nigerian. Stay tuned.
Now that's who will pay for all these drinks. These drinks? Yeah. Live is blessed.
All right, you're welcome back to TVM Express this morning, and we still have in the studio with us Barrister Herbert Agbensin, and the barrister should tell you, he's a practicing lawyer, so it's not barrister for title. All right, so we are at this segment. We are going to look at the effects. I know we have touched some of it in the previous segment, but now we not really want to go into the impacts, or we want to postulate, like you said, until the law takes effect. We can't really tell, but we want to kind of give our own take on what we think the impact of this law will be on the life of common Nigeria. The first thing we look at is the cost of living impacts. These days in Nigeria, the cost of living is no longer sustaining the living. It's becoming difficult to survive in Nigeria. So do you think that the prices of goods and services go, because it looks like the norm in Nigeria is if you put a tax on the business tend to push the tax to final consumers. So do you think this will be the same thing?
Yes, it just depends on those that are doing the business. When you are a businessman, profit is at all times your goal.
Your goal, yeah.
You want to make good profit. So if, as a result of the business, tax is jacking up your costs of production, and you pass it down. You pass it down. But like we have said, let us not be too skeptical. Before now they told us that nothing goes up in Nigeria and comes down.
Yeah.
But it appears that some things have gone up and come down.
Like fear.
Like fear. Is it fair? No, this morning they sent me a list of things to buy at home, and included rice, and I saw 65,000 naira or 70. This thing used to be 80 or 90. So let us not be too skeptical.
Okay.
From what they've said, to the ordinary Nigerian, let's understand that fact. That's very key. To the ordinary Nigerian, if your salary is 800,000 naira below, you will be exempted.
But the problem now is that ordinary Nigerian that has been exempted from the tax will still buy things in the market.
Yes, he will buy things in the market.
So
he will buy things. Okay, yes, buy you now buy from the one
that has been taxed,
more, and they have been taxed, and whether it
now jacks up the price.
Whether it jacks up the price, of course. Already, our inflation rate is over 20% right now, like that. So that is how it is. That is how it is. You just. That's why Nigerians must put themselves together in terms of how you spend. In terms of how you spend life, you live life the way it is.
Okay, how about small businesses and startups? I know the to a large extent the amount of money you make has exempted certain people from the tax, but there was also one thing that bothers me. One thing that is bothering me is the point of taxation is your bank account.
Yes.
I have a problem with that, and I will explain. Let's say for instance, you are a startup. You've pitched. You get people who are willing to invest, right? You've set up your company, limited liability company, also to speak, and you are even proactive enough. You set up your corporate account. Then you tell your investors, okay, start sending in your money. That money will be taxed.
Yes, if it comes. But if you
it is not profit.
It is not profit. So that's the point. That's why you will have to get tax consultants. Look at this. This is for, because most times when people send the support and invest in your business, before that investment comes, that money has been taxed as an income to them.
To them, yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's the point. So it's a matter of these things. They are not hard and fast rule. The ability to be able to negotiate. Look, this money and all that. And remember, as a corporate organization, your turnover must be up to a particular amount before you are taxed. If not, you will not be off the tax net. Okay. So these are the things. It's supposed to be the big boys that will. I mean that's the story. That's the story. But we're a bit, like I said, we're a bit skeptical. We want to see how it will play out.
Okay, and how do you agree that taxing is important for national development?
Taxing is important for national,
like the revenue to national development. Do you like what I mean is like is it solely the government's business to just make sure everything is done?
No, it is not solely the government's business to make sure everything is done.
Yeah, but
And everybody the government alone doesn't do the workforce. For example, we are contributing towards the growth of the nation.
okay, let me put it this way now. Like for instance, I'm one of those who feel Nigeria government has too much almost redundant employees. Almost redundant. I'm afraid to use the word redundant.
You are not alone.
Yeah. Now that also has increased the amount of money that they need to spend. Right? Now, will it not be wise governance to consider what are the things that we can just cut off and allow companies just operate in that space?
Beautiful. Look at it. They have not created the enabling environment for people to be productive. Do you know the problem of power? If it is solved, what will happen in this country?
Yeah.
You understand? For you to run this studio, you can't depend on open power.
How much power that
you cannot depend on open power. Then when you want to run diesel, you know how much a liter of diesel is now.
Yeah.
You know that. So those are the things. So they employ people. Go to many government establishments. People are employed that do nothing. If I were to run some local governments, most probably I would not need up to 10% of their staff.
Yeah.
Because you've got to do the job.
Exactly.
But again, the question they have to answer is if we are the ones that are not providing jobs, we are the ones that are not providing enabling environment. That's why this present political class, if there is anybody they should really appreciate the young people in this country. Because I doubt if any government, if they've employed up to say, no, they won't employ again.
They don't employ.
Very few employment.
You mean the civil service?
Yes.
They don't employ.
So young people only find ways. You know, you are not talking of okay, entertainment is now adding so much to the GDP. You are not talking of how to tax data, online earnings and all that. These are innovations from our young people. You get the point. Yeah. So they really have to. But we are in a. Anytime you discuss Nigeria, generally you end up feeling very bad, and it's unfortunate.
So how do we correct this? How do we demand transparency from our leaders? Because I know the bottom line is we have to figure out a way to do this.
Good. This is my take, and it's very simple. Power is never given. Power is taken. There is nobody, and you watch out something. You discover that there are persons when before they had access to power, they talk good.
Yeah.
But as soon as they got access to power, they're talking rubbish. Sorry to use that language. I was listening to Siriake Dixon on how he was talking about let's do the right thing. Let's talk of let's try to empower INEC so that INEC can deliver very credible elections and all that. I said, well, Siriake Dixon used to be governor. And while he was governor, his brother used to be president. I mean, what happened?
That seems to be the regular thing we do in this country.
So what we must do, because we are Nigerians, and because there is no other place called home, there is nowhere you can feel like a Nigerian down in Nigeria. We must continue to do our bit. And where do we wait for elections? Nigerians almost got it for the last election. There were some things that they didn't do right. There were some organizations that didn't go well. One day it will get better. Many of these countries we are now talking and say, America is this, this is that, this is that. They had their time too. People fought. In South Africa, some persons were slaves while others were the lords. Yeah. But people resisted them. You understand? So I'm not saying let's go by force of arms, but we keep strategizing. One day God will bring somebody that understands. There are some persons that can become president in this country or get into leadership in this country. You can't just be heartless and you're talking of how to collect and you're not giving.
They're not giving back. Yeah.
I mean, that's the issue. That's where it is.
All right, so this is where we call it a wrap on this tax issue. I'd like to thank our guest, Barrister Albert Agbontai, for joining us this morning. I personally have been enlightened. I kind of now know where I stand as a person or as a Nigerian regarding the tax, and I hope the viewers out there too have been educated this morning the tax. I also hope that we one day get it right, and I hope it's in our time when we are still productive, so that we will enjoy the benefits of being Nigerians. TVM Express will continue after this short break. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Hey, Dapper, right? How you doing? My name is Cass. This right here, hey, young man, look up. I know you're scared. Think it is okay. This right here is Don Jazz. Now, on behalf of the Morris family, I'd like to apologize for this misunderstanding, okay? Now, I want to make you a star, okay? A mega star, a superstar like Michael Jackson, for example. Now, I want to change your name from Dapper into Coco Mastadi Banj. Imagine yourself in the starlights and everything, okay? So what do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do? You know what? Make this choice. Things right.
Suddenly, step in the club, they are loving me. Standing so fire, they're touching me. I can feel the fingers rubbing me. She's calling me. Late in the night, she's bugging me. All day long, she's bugging me. And all this happens suddenly. Suddenly. Them like me, cause I give them the cocomycin every day. My head too strong for them, put me. Now because I flash when the girls them come and the three them fine and put me. Now they never used to happen like this in my life. But now they know the kind of life I'm living. I'm living. Which I'm living. I say now they know the kind of life I'm living. Show them. We are suddenly step in the club, they're loving me. Standing so fire, they're touching me. I can feel the fingers rubbing me. She's calling me. Late in the night, she's bugging me. All day long, she's bugging me. I'm so sorry. Say Coco Master, too strong like M-by-C. Like act in the movies, especially the late night scenes. Well, I remember the time when just to get a girl to be mine. Them go tell me, say I know fine. I know commit crime. Them go they have me, no be small. suddenly. Step in the club, they are loving me. Standing so far, yeah, they're touching me. I can feel the fingers rubbing me. She's calling me. Late in the night, she's bugging me. All day long, she's bugging me. And all this happens suddenly, so suddenly.
I wish to sincerely thank the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, for entrusting me with this great opportunity to serve the good people of Edo State as a commissioner. I am deeply grateful to my father and my entire family for their unwavering belief in me. With utmost humility, I accept this responsibility to serve with passion, integrity, dedication, transparency, and accountability. As a commissioner, I pledge to work tirelessly to deliver on the governor's mandate to the people of Edo State. Together, let's make Edo shine again. This position is not all about me. It's for the youth of Edo State. I call on every youth of Edo State to join hands with us in rebuilding Edo State of our dream. The future of our youth is now, and together we can secure it. Our governor has constantly demonstrated his love to the people of Edo State from the very first day he assumed office. His vision is clear, and his heart is constantly with the people of Edo State. His actions speak louder than words. God bless His Excellency, God bless Edo State, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right, you're welcome back to TVM Express this morning, and we take a look at updates, the stories that are top there, out there on the news, and are probably even trending on some social media platforms. The first one we'll look at is Aliko Dangote has urged Nigerians to sell dollars amid Naira strengthening from refinery. So he's telling us, if you have dollars, sell it, because the Naira will strengthen because of his refinery. And this is coming after he's announced that he's going to 650,000 barrel per day refinery operation, and is going to reduce fuel imports, and it's also going to boost foreign reserve to about $35 billion. So Dangote is advising Nigerians to sell their US dollars immediately, because he's forecasting that the Naira will appreciate within 1 or 2 days, or 1 or 2 months rather, because of his 650,000 barrels per day refinery operations and the supportive government policies. This facility presently is reducing fuel import costs, and it's also boosting our foreign reserve to $35 billion, $35 billion US dollars. As of October 2025, with the exchange stabilizing at around 1,459 Naira per dollar, and the federal government backs the expansion to 1.4 million barrels per day under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to enhance energy security and forex stability. So meaning Dangote plus the federal government, we get 1.4 million barrels per day in this administration. And Africa's richest man is forecasting that, the value of the Naira is going to appreciate in 1 or 2 months. Do you? I will not ask you if you agree with that because the African richest man has sent you. But what's your take on that?
Well, I think he's not really wrong because with the economic pointers, I think Nigeria, in terms of Naira stability, we are headed in the right direction. My only fear is when election comes, if there won't be need to hold Naira but for now it's headed the right way.
So year-old students and injured 4 in a village in Edo State. And said on October 27, 2025, NDLE officer raided Ukiego Kuje, the local government area, targeting suspected drug activities. States that after finding no evidence and facing protests, the officers fired, killing a 17-year-old secondary school student and injuring 4 others, including an elderly man. NDLE Edo State Commander Miche Ufuyeju claimed drug suspects ambushed the joint operation with army personnel, injuring 1 officer without mentioning civilian casualties. All right, now before we go into this story, I think we have a video of the Africa's richest man Aliko Dangote talking about his refinery and talking about the Naira appreciation. So I don't know if it's ready. Let's have that video quickly.
Under the chair of His Excellency, Mr. President. The key announcement today is that we're expanding the Dangote refinery. We're announcing it officially. We're expanding the Dangote refinery from our 650,000 barrels per day to 1.4 million barrels per day. Actually, we're even a bit late because we had to sign the agreement with the technology licensor, which we're actually expanding this. We've been doing that meeting since 8 o'clock. So upon completion of this will make it the largest refinery in the world ever. That is surpassing the Jamnagar Reliance refinery in India. This expansion reflects our confidence in Nigeria's future, our belief in Africa's potential, and our commitment to building energy independence for our continent and the world. It is also about confidence in Nigeria, confidence in the leadership of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, confidence in Africa, and in our capacity to shape our own energy future. Why expansion matters? Of course, it is the dream of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for Nigeria to emerge as one of the major suppliers of petroleum products in Africa and part of the world. And with this strong backing through previous stated policies, we are now taking this challenge to make this happen. Responding to rising regional demand and reducing import dependence. You know, there's quite a lot of demand really within the African region, especially West Africa and East Africa. Pays and generates billions in dollars and strengthens Nigeria's energy security. With this expansion, we will require over 65,000 workers during the construction. Such a project will actually further unlock opportunities for local industries, just as we did in the last, trajectory. Reinforces Africa's capability to build and manage world-class infrastructure.
All right, so that is the Africa's richest by Aliko Dangote advising us to sell our dollars and shop our naira. So hopefully it's a sign of good things to come in Nigeria. All right, to some other sad news. Allegedly, the Nigeria Drug Law Enforcement Agency had a raid on the 27th of October in 2025 in Ukpuje Mleha village in Edo State. That's in Owa West local government area. And the idea was they were targeting suspected drug barons, but community reports states that after finding no evidence and facing protests, the officers fired, and the 17-year-old secondary school students and 4 other people were injured, including an elderly man. Meanwhile, the NDLEA's Edo State Commander Michel Ufoyeju claimed drug suspects ambushed the joint operation with army personnel, injuring 1 officer, and he did not mention any civilian casualty. Now this is a case of he said, she said, they said, he said. So we cannot objectively sit here and say who is telling lies or who is telling the truth. But what I can finally
I don't think they operate by the book. I don't think any security agency will tell its personnel to deal with civilians through force. Civilians that are not armed, because civilians are not armed. There are ways to quell tension.
But that being said, there are 2 sides to this story. There's something clicked in my brain just now. Number 1, that this operation was a midnight operation.
Usually,
now, since it was a midnight operation, concerned what the 17-year-old student was doing up, and elderly people were doing up around. You get my point?
Yeah, midnight.
At midnight.
It's sketchy.
Sketchy, you understand?
Sketchy.
So the story is actually sketchy.
Yeah.
The story is sketchy because they've also been allegation of community protecting illegalities because they make financial gains from those things. Like we've heard stories of communities even protecting kidnappers sometimes because the kidnappers give money.
Give money to them. Yes, I've seen videos of communities chanting when kidnappers passes through their villages and all that. So I think both the NDLEA and probably the community involved, they have serious investigation to do, but with the way the country is and the way we don't trust, they have made us not trust them with their modus operandi. I think that's why this issue is coming up. If they were up and doing in previous tasks, I don't think we would have been having this issue of going back and forth. We would have just been able to, at least, although we've not seen the clear investigative results, we would have been able to determine, okay, something like this happened or something like this happened, but still till now we can't really just decide who's at fault, whether it's the NDLEA or is the
to have some level of earning, would not want to stay in an area that there's a level of criminality going on in that area.
That's true.
You get, so for community to, because if you understand how community operate, particularly in Nigeria, they know everybody. If there was, when I read the statement of Commander Mitchell, and he said yes, there was a drug farm there, and my thought is, if there was a drug farm, then the communities are aware there was a drug farm.
They're always aware.
Yeah, so it is, poverty is a very big factor that influences a lot of all these things, that you now end up seeing people defending criminals for what they gain from the criminals. So it looks like they gain more for criminals.
They gain more for criminals than the government. So.
All right, now to other election matters. The new INEC chairman, Professor Joash Amupita, has made a commitment in the inaugural address in Abuja. This was also on the 27th of October, which was yesterday, to reform and ensure elections are decided at polling units rather than through litigation. Now, it was voting on the it's not like a textbook speech.
They just, I think they have a place where they
keep their speeches.
Exactly. once the new chairman comes and just tell you, read this,
because they say the same thing, they promise the same thing, but do different.
At the end of the day, election is still going to head to the Supreme Court.
I hope, I'm looking forward to the day that election holds, everybody sees and agrees this election was free and fair. Nobody will have the interest to seek legal redress or anything, because it is becoming quite expensive, both for the individuals, the politicians, and the nation.
The back and forth,
exactly,
the unnecessary adjournment, the cases, the legal fees. It's really crazy. And to top that up, it is many election issues that discredit the judiciary of this country. It starts from there. It really happens because of the reason why people don't trust the judiciary system of the country is mainly because of how the election result turns out. The election judgment turns out the moment it hits the judiciary.
All right, now to entertainment stories. Afrobeat artist Davido performed to a full 30,000 capacity crowd at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, Nigeria on the 26th of October, marking his 5 Alive Nigerian tour with career-spanning hits and guest appearances like Cubana Chief Priest. The event achieved the venue's first complete sellout in 2 weeks. Wow, 2 weeks of promotion, drawing fans from Akwa Ibom and beyond amid high energy and early arrivals. So Davido has turned out to be the first person to fill the 30,000 capacity Akwa Ibom stadium.
Kudos to him. He's been a hustler, and although he's from a rich background, it did not deter him, because there are a lot of artists also that are from rich backgrounds. They didn't get this long. I really like what he's doing with his craft, and kudos to him.
Then in football, Fifth Pro has announced a 26-player shortlist for the 2025 Men's World 11, selected through votes from across 26,000 professional footballers across 68 countries. And the La Liga clubs holding 9 spots, and Paris Saint-Germain leading with 6 players, and the final 11-player team, including 1 goalkeeper, 3 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 forwards, and an additional outfield player will be revealed on the 3rd of November 2025 after further peer voting. Now for Ronaldo and Messi, they have survived long in this game.
Yes. There is. I don't think there is going to be an era like that in a decade.
Yeah. But I think someone like Cole Palmer might actually be able to replicate close to what they're doing, because he actually has shown a level of consistency in his play when he's fit. And he's young.
He's young, but at this age for Ronaldo and Messi, they've already gone far. I think Palmer has this qualities of I can count players that started like him and they didn't really do well in the long run.
And in the Spanish league, Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 2-1 in the opening Clásico of the 2025-2026 La Liga season at the Santiago Bernabeu, with Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham scoring in the first half and Robert Lewandowski replying for the visitor. And Barcelona's Pedri was sent off with the second yellow card in the 82nd minute, triggering a bench clearing scuffle and his suspension for the next match. Attention escalated post whistle as Real Madrid players, including Vinicius Junior and Dani Carvajal, confronted Lamine Yamal over his pre-game comments, though no physical altercations occurred. It's a Clásico has actually been an explosive encounter right from time. I remember I missed the Mourinho area. It was like a wrestling match.
It was almost getting bloody in that era. But this is the El Clásico we know, and it has always been like that.
All right, so we have to call it a day this morning on TVM Express, and hope you've been informed and I hope you've been entertained as well. I remain Lawrence Junior Aguele, and I've had Daisy, I've had Barrister Albert Agwentan, and I have here with me presently Engineer Fred Momo. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned to TVM. Enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye.
This TVM delivers great global headlines from sports with our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience entertainment, from music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold
Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, what's up for night, the sweepers? What's up for night, women people? What's up for night, you can come down. What's up for night, the sweepers? Say, what's up for night, the sweepers? What's up for night, the sweepers? What's up for, receive a song. You say, Jesus, you too much. What you've done in my life? What you've done in my life, I can't imagine. Jesus, you too much. Jesus, you too much. I get your whistle, I get your whistle, when I think of Jesus, when I think of when you brought me from my Jesus, jump.
We're gonna pick up some good praise in here. Everybody, let me hear you scream. Are you ready? Let me just
Yeah.